sisters and I remember that winter as the coldest of our childhood. A temporary
It all started the morning after Halloween. Autumn was fading fast as the mists rolled in. It wasn't long before the last of the rust-coloured leaves had drifted to the ground. Hot coffee by candlelight became a morning ritual, and the onset of bleak, gloomy days, mirroring that of a Charles Dickens novel, would soon begin. And on that first November weekend, as I took down the orange decorations, James set about building our new log store. A race to complete and stock before the icy breath of winter kissed this old English townhouse once more.
Do your teas here. Where do you? Shall I just leave it?
Oh, there's a great big toad under there.
No way! I want to see. Where is he? That is a toad. He's massive. Maybe he's the one from our pond. And he's grown now. Oh no, we stole his home.
Still fairly useful.
Yeah, I think so. Let's be fair.
Put something in there.
Yeah.
It's only small, but
like ultimately, dude, when it comes down to it, what you're not going to have like half a cupboard of kindling, are you? So better to use that space for other things that we might need it for.
actually you might find that the firelighters go up there quite nicely.
There's also, who's to say you couldn't
Move it later.
no, I was going to say like add some hooks in there to like hang certain things off as well in the cupboard bit.
It was a job that took most of the day.
Oh, the toad's straight underneath.
And when all was said and done, we worked together to restock the logs from the 2 large sacks we'd had delivered earlier that week.
Martha came from off the farm, ran right up, jumped in my arms. I said, "You're coming home with me today." Martha, you're the sweetest girl, an angel sent down to this world. I love you more than words could ever say. Every day's a new beginning, life is just a game you're winning. Every time you look, an open door. So run right out. It's just the sunlight, nothing left to do but do right. Martha, you're the one my heart beats for. Martha, my darling, your name I keep calling. Heartaches forgotten when you lie with me. Down in the holler, in mansion or squalor, Martha, where you are is where I'll be.
And that same night, we continued our Bluestone Villa tradition of a mini firework display at home on Fireworks night.
I will write a song about you, how I could not live.
The sound system from the Northern Park or something. Whoa! That was a big one. Whoa! That was like a shooting star. I'm sure once we had those and it was like my granddad did it and like it wasn't attached, probably blown off or like play. Goodness.
Thought this would be the best time to spark a little bit of Christmas joy ahead of time and get to creating a bit of a winter display. One thing I've seen many people do, forcing paper light bulbs for a bit of a Christmas display, and I've never tried that before and I'm going to try it today. It is absolutely freezing this morning. I've just been sat by candlelight with my cappuccino, and yeah, we have now had the first frosts here, which technically winter doesn't start until I think it's like the 21st of December. But if you live in a Victorian house, when the first frosts hit, that is when winter starts here. It is cool. The heating's on, so actually it's not so bad in here, but when it's off in the night,
really feel it when you like nip out of bed to go to the loo. So we've dropped to the minuses and we've got the first frosts. I think actually it's going to warm up again a little bit after this, but this is just like a little bit of a cold spell and it's really like the first one for us. And my weather app says this morning that we are due some snow, which I will only believe when I see it, but always exciting. I absolutely adore snow and I wish it snowed more in the UK and particularly where we live. Got a very exciting day because I think nothing better than it getting really cold and us ripping our fireplace out. I think like what a great idea. Don't panic, I'm not going to get rid of them. We had our fireplace in our living room restored last year by this amazing company called Ward Antique Fireplaces. They're based in southeast London. It's a family run business and it started amazingly, they were telling me, because the grandfather was a metal collector and he started just collecting lots of these kind of like cast iron fireplaces back when it was basically fashionable to not have them anymore, and that's kind of how the business got started. And so they came and did our fireplace last year and they quoted for the fireplace in the dining room because I wasn't sure if it was real because it was fixed to the wall rather than being like embedded into the plaster. And so I started having questions about, well, maybe it's like reproduction, like I don't know, like I wasn't sure. So when they came, I wanted to kind of get a sense from them. They said it's completely original, and not only is it completely original, he said every single component of that fireplace is the original components, even down to like the ashtray that you pull out from underneath, which he said is really, really rare to still have like the original one. So I was amazed, but he was right that I was right that it was not fixed correctly. So we do know, because I've been in contact with the daughter of the owners between the 1950s until about 1990, and she said that they always had a lot of work done on the fireplaces. So I think that what they had done was they had it pulled out and raised because it's on a raised hearth, and again it's on like a raised brick hearth, a bit like the one in our living room was as well, which I hated. So I think it's been pulled out, it's been put back in, it's been raised, and it's not been fixed appropriately. And he was like, basically, I'm surprised you've not had like smoke coming out the sides or anything, which we haven't, so thank God for that. But yeah, so they're coming and they're ripping that out and they're taking it away and they're going to restore it because some of the paint's like chipped and stuff like that since we've had it. I think mostly because of me, maybe. So they're going to restore that, they're going to refit it into the wall properly, and they are going to put a new slate hearth in, so it will be lowered again to more the height that it should be. So that's really exciting. And then at the same time they're going to go up to the top floor, which I really need to go up there and just have a little bit of a shifty around because it's quite a lot of just crap everywhere. But they're going to go up to the top floor and measure that fireplace space that we pulled out. It was in my cozy autumn journal video. So it's going to go and measure that up so that then we can go to their shop and pick out a new but old like Victorian insert. And that is where the fireplace sits usually. It's snowing.
Mommy! Mommy's home! Mommy! Hurry! Wait!
And as the frosty mornings lingered on, my annual winter ritual began. Little Women on repeat by the fire for as long as the season joins us.